Okay. Ooh. I need to... Okay. Right, we're back with the golden eye. Just waiting for Jesse. If you want the blurb about the game, it's on the first stream. But just to say, this is on Game Pass, but thank you to ID at Xbox for giving me the code to stream this. Also, just to sort of follow on from the last stream, we got the Chaos ending in Seduce Me, which basically was like, yeah, we romance nobody, which are we, specifically surprised? No, we are not surprised that we got the Chaos ending. We then did it through and did the Diana ending, and then played the second game and got the polyamory ending, because, we're gonna do it properly. So, yeah. In case of the Golden Idol, I will have to move when Jesse comes back. But we were playing the main game. Have I got any audio anywhere? No, can't hear. So we were working our way through. We just finished chapter 2, the Cursed Inheritance. And we did chapter 1. Okay, so the main idea behind this is that in the very first part, friend betrayed friend, stole the golden idol, then that person died weirdly, and the inheritance got passed along, which caused a lot of chaos and more death, because that's what happens when you loot an ancient tomb, So we then didn't get to start chapter 3 of the Ascent because Jesse had a hard stop. I have a hard stop today, or less of a hard stop. Only going to be a short stream, a couple of hours, because I have to get up early tomorrow. Because I have an 8 a.m. thing, and then after that I have a break, then I have an interview. So, in order to not be completely dead to the world, and actually be able to get through that without needing a nap mid-morning, because that will just make me groggy. Not saying we won't have a nap in the afternoon, but definitely would like to survive through till like lunchtime. Though we do have plans after lunch. Maybe we should have a nap in the morning. Anyway, what I'd like to do is get enough sleep, so go to bed early, which means I go finishing stream early. Right, I'm just going to call back Jesse. I'll be right back. Yep. Okay, right. I can see from his little duty on his stream starting soon screen that he has the game up and he's on the same scene as I am. I'd click through into this scene before I realized what the time was. But I don't know how many chapters there are. There are 2 DLC, which we have because the achievements are secret. So, yeah. If there are 2 more chapters, that's great. If there are not, then we will have another stream. We're going to have another stream anyway for the DLC, but there may be more streams. But we haven't done a co-stream for a little while for various reasons. So, we're trying to get back in the groove. Which will be easier when Jesse actually joins me in the stream. Ah, okay. Okay, it looks like he's there, but he's not in the call yet. But I got stuck with an ad. So yeah, if you want to watch both of us, then handy link. Or you could just literally have both of our streams open. Or have both of them open, one of them muted. And because hopefully both of us will come through on both streams. He's looking at stuff, but I don't know whether he's going to get there before the... Aha! Before the call expires. You did it! You there, Jesse?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Right. Chapter 3, The Ascent. The strange practices of a secretive society. Oh, okay. So we've got a bush. The bush has a gagged person. Okay. And oh, you have a tattoo. The tattoo depicts a hand and an eye. That was a lot of screens to go through. There's a loaded pistol. David. Ooh. Oh yeah, we have to click on the words, don't we, to collect them. The gathering will be on March 14th. To follow our plan, we should be there at least 2 hours before midnight. The target will arrive in full costume, grab rope and weapons, WK. Okay. Ash Blair, Finest Tobacco. That is a constant thing we've had so far. To David Goran for reliable service from EC. David Goran, that's the carriage driver, isn't it? Ash Blair was the name of one of the people at the inn. Coil of rope, shabby formal coat, and a dagger. But David Goran, as far as I remember, was the name of the coach driver of... What was the name of the family?
I don't know.
I'm absolutely flabbergasted. I remember the name of the guy, you let alone, you know, anything else. But yeah, clean new coat. Got some pictures of hats. Oh yeah, wasn't there like a hat murdery guy? Ooh, a loaded pistol and a sword. And then there is also a hat. This is one of the hats that is in the picture. This is this hat. Okay, what's in this bush? Oh no, this is just tracks. Okay. And more tracks? And more tracks. Oh, okay. And there's a hobbit hole! Okay. Aha. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Brothers wear masks appropriate to their house. Dark hands, proud beasts, water snakes. Okay. And then we have... Woo! Okay. January 5th, 1789. I've forgotten the whole timeline, by the way. Masters, I ventured on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic, and with great resolve, punish the despicable enemy. Oh yeah, the golden idol, like, does spells and stuff. And it will, like, explode things, and burn things, and freeze things. That was really weird. I, with a few brave companions, fearlessly entered his hideout in a remote hunting cabin. The devil had prepared a treacherous trap, and an explosion slaughtered my dearest friends as we entered his study. Thanks to my steady physique, I survived the blast, only to be assaulted by the enemy's lackey, assassin warrior David Goran, and a pack of bloodthirsty hounds. After an hour of fight, I received numerous deadly wounds, in spite of which I prevailed and defeated my assailants with my martial training. I discovered the enemy's dead body, slain by the trap of his own making, but no trace of the relic. I am forced to go into hiding because the government's watchmen are tracking me. Once I have recovered from my deadly wounds and shaken off the watchman, I will send you the next report. May the Griffin awaken. Walter Keane. The thought plickens. Oh my god, okay. October 20th, 1789. Masters! I must apologize 1,000 times for my absence, but my road to recovery was full of peril and valor that cannot be sufficiently conveyed in writing. The government dogs and spies chased me tirelessly, and I was forced to seek refuge in Aquitania to recover from my still dire wounds. There, I finally bested my pursuers with the help of Lazarus Hurst, a young, resourceful gentleman whom I met in a remote manor one dark winter's night. Well, that doesn't sound like a recipe for disaster, does it? Not only did he earn my trust by stepping into the fray against the villains, but he turned out to be well versed in the arcane arts. Of course not yet close to your skills. I have finally recovered and plan to return to Albion. I suggest that Lazarus has been a fine addition to the Order. I vouch for him and will invite him to undergo the appropriate trial. May the Griffin awaken, Walter Keene. Oh, dear God. Okay, January 16th, 1790. Illuminated Masters. I object to the admittance of the individual Lazarus Hurst to our brethren. I submit that our dark-hand brother, Walter Keene, who vouches for him, cannot be trusted because he's a liar and a thief. I am certain on dispatching the enemy he kept the golden fire-breathing relic for himself. Nothing will move me on this. He must produce the relic, apologize personally to me, and afterwards be expelled from our brotherhood. Sir Geoffrey Sinclair. Okay. Well, Dark Hands. We've got to figure out which one is Dark Hand. Proud Beast or Water Snake. Okay. Identify this person. I don't know. Well, he's got a hand and an eye on his back. And there's the scroll filled in. Okay, right, what do we got here? Oh, we have eyes. Brothers wear robes appropriate to their rank. Master, steward, and initiate. Okay, well, he's got one eye and a hand. So is he a dark hand initiate? I don't know. This clue's been added to the thinking panel. There's a dead guy at the floor. There's another bloody ruby ring. We've had them all over the place as well. The man in the mask is not breathing. Well, he might be dead then. 2 cups on a stone altar. They contain some wine, but are almost empty. The Griffin has spoken. Ruby ring. The Griffin has spoken. Another ruby ring. Tray with a small vial of unknown substance. With a skull. That's got to be poison. It had done when an accused has challenged a defender. Both drinkers must be barefoot. The substance is added depending on the severity of the accusation, including deadly poison. Add substance to one of the cups. Defender chooses first. Accuser chooses remaining. Both partake. Oh, okay. So this is some sort of weird ritual thing. The ritual of squabble. Only initiates can be defender and accuser. The sword must be borne by any dark hand. Required decorations. Excuse me. The Grim Reaper. The never-tiring teacher. The feeder of mouths. The ritual of conflict. The accuser must deeply hate the defender. The sword must be borne by any initiate. Okay. The never-tiring teacher. The keeper of treasures in the mirror of the soul. Okay. The ritual of... Oh, God, have we got to figure out which ritual it is. The ritual of dispute. Stewards are higher rank. Scepter must be borne by a water snake. Keeper of treasures, never-tiring teacher, Grim Reaper. Ritual of discord. The houses of the accuser and defender stand behind their brother. Scepter must be borne by dark hand master. Speaker to the blind, Grim Reaper, keeper of treasures. The Griffin has spoken. Ruby ring and a ceremonial scepter. Just await the results in the chamber below. Ceremonial sword. A silver tankard with some red wine in. Is that everything in there? Yes. Alright. Final door. And then we can do... Woo! Oh gosh. Okay, what do we got? A guy carrying a house on his back. A person daintily eating some caviar. A fish on a stool in a room. And people wearing inappropriate clothing in all the wrong weather. Alright, prepare to receive what you have earned. Ruby ring. Ruby ring in his pockets. We've got a lion and an eye. So initiate. February 10th, 1798. Brother, a member of our order has proposed a new candidate to join our brotherhood. Our brother's trustworthiness, however, has been challenged. Therefore, we have decided to take measures to resolve the fate of these individuals. The brother proves himself, he can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives the appropriate trial, he would join our ranks. You are summoned to join our gathering on March 14th and fulfill your role in the rites of the Brotherhood. Council of Masters. Okay. I have signaled to Griffin who I am. I accept my fate, whatever it might be. Whoa, okay. Inception. Tests of the snail, the fire, the water, the tree. Administered by Proud Beast Steward. Valuations. Tree, fire, time, water. Dark Hand Steward or Master. Transition. Star. Fudere, etc. Admission. Admission. So, snail, time, water, star. I mean, those could be what, you know. I reckon that's admission, right? So if it's the ritual of admission, any master. Oh, okay, that's a less helpful. So that is the master. And then this guy is... I've lost track of who's doing what. Have you managed to keep track of who's doing what, Jesse?
I've got one of the 5 things figured out.
Okay, what's that? Oh, who the dude is?
The magnifying glass.
Oh, right, okay. So I said that was an someone initiate. Dark Hand initiate, is that the answer?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yay.
Based on the tattoos on his back.
Yeah. Exactly. So this one's a lion. So which one's the lion? So this is Proud Beasts. So this guy is a Proud Beast initiate?
Yeah, it should be.
Okay. But then we've got to figure out what the masks are to be able to figure out. Dark Hand, Proud Beast, or Water Snake.
He's probably not a master.
But that's what the thing said on the statue of the monkey.
He's probably a steward.
On the statue of the monkey, it says the admission, you must enjoy the tests of snail, time, water, star, administered by any master. That's what I was going off there. Because he was petitioning for admission, right? And
I don't know if this is admission.
Jeffrey Sinclair challenged Walter Keane, who's a Dark Hand.
This might be the test of evaluation.
But I think that's what's going on upstairs.
Because the way the letter talks...
So we have to figure out which...
Is they're testing,
poison?
like... Measure the resolve.
Which ritual?
And, like, they don't trust him. I feel like if you were already admitting somebody, you trust him.
And then the empty slots. Which clothing is which? So they're both the same rank. They're both the same rank. And they're both the same rank.
Which influences what rank the
dude downstairs is a
tester
master. He's wearing the green roby thing. So that means that green roby thing is a master.
Is it though? Because...
And if we know that, then we know that there are two masters that are drinking. And that means the other ones are the other things which I've forgotten of already. Steward and initiate.
So the problem is that the white robe guy in the drink room holds the scepter.
He doesn't have any clothes, so that's unhelpful. And the dude outside in the bush just has a fancy hat.
And only one of the ceremonies talks about...
Because the dude outside in the bush is a Dark Hand initiate, someone has snuck in that's not supposed to be in here.
Can you even hear me? Hello?
Grim Reaper then never...
Nope, she can't hear me.
That's okay. Well, this is the Grim Reaper, right?
I'm not going to assume she's ignoring me.
This window's got to be Grim Reaper. There's a key hanging... Because they've got these little blue things on them, which seem to be next to the names.
She's just not hearing anything.
This thing. Maybe that's the Keeper of Treasures in the Grim Reaper? Oh! And then the book also has one. So, never tiring teacher, Grim Reaper, and Keeper of Treasures. So it's the Ritual of Dispute. Oh! Yeah. Headphones died. Sorry, Jesse. What were you saying? I was just babbling to myself.
The scepter. It's in the hands of a white cloak. So the white cloak has to be a master. Green cloaks cannot be master cloak.
Right, well then that buggers
because the sword is always in the hand of a master. Or the scepter is always in the hand of a master.
Right, okay, so... Then maybe it's evaluate... No! Maybe it's Inception. Then. Proud Beast. Because the thingy is... You've got snail, fire, water, tree. I guess that could work. So is it the Inception and it's a Proud Beast Steward? Because the first picture is definitely snail. It's a dude with a house on his back. That's got to be snail, right? It can't be star or tree.
Sure.
And the fish one is... The fish is fish out of water. So if that's math, then that's a Proud Beast Steward. Okay. So then this one is Steward, not Master. And the guy's a Proud Beast, so Proud Beast is the red. Okay, that makes more sense because then we actually have an answer. So that was... I've forgotten it already. Bloody hell, I've got a memory like a freaking thing. Inception. Memory like a sieve. Inception. Okay, so this would then be... Steward. Beast. Steward? Ah, not a Proud Beast Initiate. Where did I get Proud Beast for this guy then? Where did that come from? Oh, because he's holding a lion. Okay, so something's not right then. Did I read the thing wrong? No, it says Proud Beast Steward.
I think it's Inception, Proud Beast, and Steward. I think the name of our guy is wrong.
But he's holding a lion and
That's what he wants to be. I think he's actually somebody else.
Oh, is he?
Is the problem?
Oh, it's the dude, the Lazarus dude. Lazarus Hurst. So maybe we want to say Lazarus Hurst.
Yep.
Ah, there we go. Right, you are of course correct. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you on the thing. Probably the stream could hear, but I couldn't. My headphones are... I still haven't sorted them
I
out
get
yet.
it.
They keep dying, and it's annoying. Okay. Right, so, but we now know Proud Beast and Steward. Okay, so you said the white coat was Master.
I think it has to be based on the scepter.
Yeah,
The only thing that talks about scepter carriers are the Ritual of Dispute and the Ritual of Discord.
Water Snake Master. I think it's Ritual of Dispute. Because the book, the Grim Reaper, and this key have the little blue Digimobobbies on it.
So you think the blue mask is the water snake?
I think so. Which means the Dark Hand is the green. Yes, that is correct. Okay. So then that means that it's the Ritual of Dispute. And then Water Snake Master. So the dead person is a water snake. The letter downstairs said... did it say what he was?
Based on his robe, he'd be a steward.
I meant which one's him? Dark Hand. Walter Keane is a Dark Hand, so he's not the one that's dead. This is Walter Keane, this guy standing up here.
Oh, I thought they were all just supposed to be whether or not they're Proud Beasts or Water Snakes or...
I don't know. And this dead dude is gonna be Jeffrey Sinclair then. Ah, okay. I've got his name wrong. Because I'm an idiot that can't... No, that was actually right. Okay, Walter Keane, Jeffrey Sinclair. Maybe I got the... Because it just says 2 or fewer are wrong. There's a water snake's Proud Beast, Dark Hand. Maybe I've got the robes wrong? No, because we just confirmed those were right. Initiate Master. Okay.
Yeah, I'm down to 2.
Hmm. I mean, you know, we got Water Snake is the blue mask. Dark Hand.
The guy at the top is wrong. The guy at the top, the Dark Hand in the Initiate robe, is not a Dark Hand Initiate. He's actually a person.
Oh, of course, it's David Gorin. I reckon. It's the only other name that I've got.
Yep.
He's the one
when
that...
I get down to 2, I just start replacing one thing to see if it goes 2 mistakes up to 3 or 2 mistakes.
It's the dude in the... Which I should have twigged, because it's the dude that is tied up in the bush. I did say he's been replaced. We had to figure out who was replaced. So, he has the wine. So I wonder if he did something there. Okay, right, so... this is a really lot of blanks. Meanwhile, I'm just going to go... No, meanwhile... Walter Hurst? Lazarus Hurst. Very bad with their names. Lazarus Hurst. Can't drag. Come over, thank you. Has the ritual of inception. To become a proud beast initiate. Do the end bit, because we figured that one out. Let's check my ears are still on. The other cup.
Jeffrey Sinclair drank the other cup.
Yeah.
Died. Walter Keane was challenged.
Posing as a Dark Hand initiate. He was ambush blah. So that's David
Challenged
Garn.
to a dispute ritual.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so what's it? Walter
Keane.
Was challenged to a gimme dispute ritual with Jeffrey. Oh wait, he with whatever. Okay.
Lazarus.
I am very confused with all of the plots
this
right
with
now.
David Gurin?
Don't know. Oh, right. Hang on. I think he signaled.
Had no poison.
Yeah, with a something which
signaled to Walter Keane.
Probably. I'm just trying to get poison in there.
Could have been with the key.
Because
there's a key hanging from the chandelier.
Yeah, but that's because that is the teacher. No, that's the Keeper of Secrets. That's the Keeper of Secrets. Signaled with what? A ring? We don't have a thing. Poison, tray, conflict, squabble, cup, dispute, discord, scepter, sword, tankard, deception, evaluation, transition, admission. Those are the words we've got.
Tankard. I don't see anything special about the tankard.
Possibly, I mean, yeah. Okay, so Walter Keane was challenged to a dispute ritual. He with David Garn ambushed someone. David Garn, posing as a Dark Hand initiative, signaled to Walter Keane with a something.
It would be the Dark Hand initiate he ambushed.
Yeah, it's just I feel like there should be an article in there, but yes. Otherwise it reads weird. Signaled with a... We said tankard?
Yes.
Ah, there we go. After being challenged to a ritual with potentially deadly consequences, Walter conspired with David to devise a plan which would ensure his own safety. So he was a traitor! Jeffrey was right! They captured a Brotherhood member on his way to the gathering. David took his costume so that during the ritual dispute he could indicate to Walter which cup was poisoned. Therefore Walter chose the safe cup and his opponent drank the poison and died. So, he was right. It was a conspiracy! Oh, poor thing. Oh well. Okay, so 8. The crowning celebration by the lighthouse. Oh, there's a dead dude. Okay. Oh no. This man is not breathing.
He's a Dark Hand. No, he's a water snake.
No, he's a water snake. Initiate? There's a
master.
ruby ring. Ah, master. Yes, of course. June 15th, 1791. Dear friend, it is not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside me on the courts of directors at the Seven Seas Company. As a doctor, I recommend to stop obsessing over it. It'll only unbalance your humours. Let us discuss alternatives at the next party at Kensington Palace. Water Snake Master, which is what you just said. April 13th, 1791. Lately I've experienced disturbing dreams and I feel cursed. Are you the source of this with your magic? Desist immediately and know that when pushed, my rage is absolute. Do not toy with the well-being of the Empire's general, for I do not tolerate being attacked. In my many voyages, I have learned the dark arts too. If need be, I'll summon 1,000 invisible demons to crush your bones. Proud Beast Master. Well, he definitely did something. Both his legs appear to be broken. His arm appears to be broken. There is a flute. Which just showed us the flute. Okay. There are footprints. We never got to use the footprints, really, on the other one. Rules. Griffin Rebirth. Oh dear God. One who claims to be a griffin reborn must perform a miracle. If someone repeats the miracle, it's proven it was not a miracle but mere magic. Claimant is punished with death. No one can repeat the miracle, the masks fall. Claimant is crowned as the Griffin Reborn. History. The Chronicle of Griffin Rebirth. In 1725, the first Dark Hand, Lord Harrington, demonstrated flying. Jumped off a cliff to his death. In 1756, Proud Beast Master Lord Pledsley performed a seance, talking to the spirits. Lord Angus MacBain repeated the miracle, proving him unworthy. In 1764, Dark Hand Master Lord Jones demonstrated the creation of a homunculus. Lord Angus MacBain seems to be very good at challenging people here. Produced a homunculus as well. 1771, Proud Beast Master Lord White carried out the hypnosis of a servant. Lord Agnes MacBain hypnotized the same man as well. Okay, so Lord Agnes MacBain is really the dude to beat for these miracle things, isn't he? Why are we seeing this guy's feet? Are they relevant? What an honor to experience a royal event. We've got the ruby ring. That's the watch that was gifted to David Goran. Or at least it looks like it anyway. Protocol of an attempt to demonstrate a miracle. June 23rd, 1791. Location the lighthouse on Gull Island, near the Horn of Codhead, time noon. Present Lord Angus MacBain, Lord Alistair Koch, Sir James Turner. Oops. Sir Walter Keane. Sorry, Dr. James Turner, Mr. Lazarus Hurst. In charge of notes, Mr. Nicholas Maker. June 3rd, 1791. Dear Water Snake Brother Maker. As the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, I do not assess work application. Please go through the official channels so my staff can evaluate credentials as an attorney. Dark Hand Master JT. Okay. Yeah, what's with showing us everyone? Oh, we're supposed to figure out who did it by the shoe print. Well, this guy has pointy shoes. Here, I brought back your staff, O Griffin Reborn. It's the dude with the hats. Why are there always hats? Seriously, we're supposed to, like, spot the hats. This is a golden snuff box filled with opium powder. It looks like a cryptex type thing. We've got... Oh, we have the golden idol is enclosed in the handle of an ornamental cane. Cheeky bugger. Ah, which broke. Well, I'd already figured it out from his shoes. Ruby ring. May 14th, 1791. Dear Master MacBain, the threats to contact the Chief Inspector about my past offend me greatly. Being an honest soul, I have no choice but to comply with your base demands. I may have invited Lazarus into our brotherhood, but he has not shared all his secrets with me. Luckily, I had opportunity to see him practicing this miracle. He has a magical artifact hidden in his cane. When performing the miracle, he input the following glyphs. Hook and the 8 in a box. Then he presses a small lever on the handle of the cane that grants him the power to demonstrate the miracle. I have no doubt the staff will work just as well in your hands as his. Dark Hand Steward. So this is MacBain. And we know he did it because half of his cane is here. Half of the cane is here. And also his shoes match. Thus, Griffin Reborn revealed himself to his brothers by demonstrating a true miracle. Silver crown with gems. We've got some oars. More shoes. This guy's shoes have spurs on them. Actual miracle, there is a Griffin Reborn. We've got a 6 heavy seal. No, 7 seal. Kneel before Griffin Reborn and make ready. Need your brothers to great, whatever. Okay, so we've got safety notice. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action. If the eye is red, it's ready for the hook import. Turn blue. If the eye is blue, you can perform hook dot. This is the book from Edwin What's-His-Face. From the other ones. Miracle hypothesis. The water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, hook 8 in a box. Main challenge is ensuring my balance when holding onto the idol. Practice is paramount. Miracle preparation. After the hook dot 8 in a box input, aim at the sky. Press the lever to maximize position. Hold for at least 10 seconds. At this point, the idol should be full enough to perform the miracle once. Okay. Door is locked from the inside. By guarding the lighthouse, you must guard the Empire. General Alistair Koch. Trapdoor that connects the staircase to the top of the lighthouse, not locked. Okay. I think we've clicked on all the things. People who had the magic relic in their hands chronologically. I don't know, my brain is tired. Someone blackmailed someone to find out how someone would perform the miracle of flying? I feel like it's the only one that's a miracle in there. Identities are not filled in. Oh. And then we've got blah blah. Something. Something. Something came. Griffin Reborn. It's gotta be Griffin Reborn. Flying? Something the something from the something lighthouse? This results in something from a head wound? I don't know. Right, okay, so this man is not breathing. He's a water snake master. We figured that one out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was waiting to see if we were still connected. Okay.
He is a water snake, but it doesn't... He's a water snake master, but it doesn't really matter because we have to fill in the names for all 6 of these people.
Yeah, I know, but if we can figure out he is, that's the start.
Group.
Yeah, I know, but if you can figure out who they are, it helps. Right? Angus McBain. Mr. Cook, Dr. James Turner. Water Snake Brother Maker. Dark Hand Master JT. James Turner is a Dark Hand Master. Which master is... So this is maybe James Turner then. Of the 6. I think this one is James Turner. From this letter thing. So, then Water Snake Brother Maker. Dark Hand Master JT. Okay. So Maker is one of the water snakes, but is it this one? No, this is water snake master. Wouldn't it say master instead of brother then? Wait, hang on. We had the whole history thing. Angus McBain has got to be this dude who's dead over here, right? Because he was the one that kept disproving the miracles?
There are 3 masters here, so that's the hard part.
Yeah, but if you look at the history, Lord Angus McBain has been disproving miracles. Wouldn't it make sense that this guy is Angus McBain?
I think it's fair. Take down the guy who's always been the disprover.
Exactly. But these ones, we only know whether they're Master Initiate or whatever the other one was. Nicholas Maker is in charge of notes. I mean, this guy has a notebook. And he has a thing addressed to Maker. I reckon this one is Nicholas Maker then, this dude with the stopwatch.
You think he's the note taker?
Yeah. He's got a notepad. And he's got a letter addressed to Water Snake Brother Maker. So when we've got Alistair Koch, Walter Keane and Lazarus Hurst. Well, this has got to be Alistair Koch then. This other master. Because... And then this guy standing up as the initiate is... got to be Lazarus then. I think they set up Lazarus as the...
Yep.
They set up Lazarus as the thingy. You okay there?
Yep.
Okay, understood. What was Lazarus's surname? Hurst.
Yeah. Lazarus first and then...
Good.
Yep.
Yeah. So that was correct. Right. So now... Okay, so he's saying here, I brought back your staff, O Griffin Reborn. So... Walter Keane... Stupid thing. Walter Keane had it. Angus McBain had it. Well, he obviously did it wrong. And then Lazarus Hurst. Yes! So Angus McBain stole it from Lazarus, and then Walter Keane probably killed him to get it back. Or something like that. And who blackmailed? Alright, hang on. So find out how Lazarus... Oops.
I was going to say Angus.
Angus, you think Angus blackmailed?
No. I'm saying to find out how Angus would perform the miracle.
Oh. Oh, okay. What's with the hats? Oh, yes, of course. Angus McBain. No, Angus McBain blackmailed Walter Keane, though. That's what the letter says. I'm not trying to submit it. I want to get my stupid selecty thing. Yes, Angus Bain Angus McBain blackmailed Waterkeen to find out how Lazarus Hurst would perform the flying. And then he stole the staff. And then he got deaded. Excuse me. I mean, Angus McBain is dead, so I can fill in that one. Okay, so Lazarus. Where's his surname gone? There we go. Hurst. Jumped from the lighthouse using the idol, which I'm missing, to demonstrate the miracle of flying and become the Griffin Reborn. And then did Angus McBain jump from the lighthouse afterwards? This resulted in Angus McBain's death from broken legs, severe wound at the back of his head. Okay, so head wound then. Do we concur?
Yeah.
I keep getting all the dudes mixed up, I have to say. They all very much look the same. The scroll has been fulfilled. When Lazarus Hurst jumped from the lighthouse and survived using the hidden golden idol, Master Angus McBain thought he had enough information to repeat the miracle and prevent Lazarus from becoming Griffin Reborn. He seized the staff from Lazarus and locked the lighthouse door to prevent foul play. However, he did not know all the secrets of the idol. It did not work for him, and Angus jumped to his death. Well, that's just very silly, isn't it? Okay, what do we got next? The Ascent, an interrupted weekend at the doctor's salon. Oh, more bloody dudes. Though one of them has blue hair, which looks pretty cool. Alright. Tea house, chess house, croquet fields, library, salon, flower beds, fountain. Is this going to be like a game of Cluedo?
A little bit.
The seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. Okay. Psychoactive plants, drugged symptoms. Ooh. Spotty onion. Gives you hiccups. Black poppy, sleepiness. Lemurian lichen. Rapid blinking. Or the whites of eyes go pink. Red berry, surge of energy, twitching, and aggression. Okay, so we've got a dude at the back. Oh God, believe me, my lord, I do not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow me. Constable number 1, Arthur Faulkner. Leopold. Okay, claims that. Oh my God, no, this is going to be one of them who was where puzzles. I hate them. I'm always very bad at them. I'm not going to read those out. Gideon. Ooh, Cock and Turner. Ergin. Bell. James. Sherry. Blanchard. We'll read those through and we've got to figure stuff out. Dr. Turner. Hodrick. Podrick! Mr. Spade. Billion. Printed. Fountain. Augustus Hill. Augustus. Oh, hang on, I forgot to click on his stick. Clean Constable's Pike. Okay, who's dead? Dear friend, The elections are over, so let's uphold the tradition and have a leisurely weekend at my place with you and Leopold to discuss the Prime Minister's situation. Please join us on May 12th. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Listen, apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon. Leo. Okay. The man is not breathing, and he has a huge vertical wound on his head. And there is a clean small sword. There's also what looks like a boomerang, covered in blood, with some blue wrapped around it. I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. Brownstone slate steel. Clean Lemurian War Club. Spicy smelling ornamental box. Dear Prince, I heard you got invited to a party by the director of Seven Seas Company in the South. I know you hate associating with those invaders and thieves, but this might just be the opportunity that we seek to reclaim our honor. Dear Prince, as you know, I'm a great aficionado of Lemurian culture. It would be my pleasure to invite a member of the Patu clan to spend a leisurely weekend at my estate with some of our own political dignitaries. Kindly confirm your presence. Dr. James Turner. He stole his life just like that. The doctor is a smart man, since he saw through his lies. Dear friend, as one of the balls, you said you would love to meet someone actually interesting, having a weekend of drinks. Prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria will be joining. Please do honour us with our company. He has a sword. This is outrageous. I thought you were an honourable man, Leopold, not some Aquitaine agent trying to sabotage our friendly relations with Lemuria and provoke a conflict. Oh no, this dude has a ring. Ring with a ruby. Oh, but he's the dude from before. Whose name, of course, I've completely forgotten because names slip through my head like freaking cheese. Killed by that savage. I don't think he was, but, you know. Dear friend, elections are over. Drinks, confirm presence. There is some sherry on the floor. There are almost empty glasses of sherry. Leopold, your plan to frame tube is sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, please escort this man out. He has a clean doctor's scalpel, clean small sword. This is Turner. This is such a mess. We will clean the blood out of the rug. Lord, I did not expect something like this in our household. Slightly grassy garden shares. Okay. Alright. Out the window. The tea house. 2 cups of spicy smelling tea. 1 empty, 1 untouched. There's a bush, but it's got chrysanthemums in and not peoples. Unfinished croquet match. Another bush. Scones of roses. Ooh, a newspaper. The London Gazetteer. He will be the new Prime Minister. New order party of the most MPs, but it's clear the 2 old parties will form a coalition. This means either loyalist leader Blanchard or moderate leader Valentine become the Prime Minister, leaving Lazarus Hurst and his party in the opposition. Oh, Hurst again. Running for Parliament. Interesting. And a gaze bow with a chest set in. And another door. Okay, so we're going to go in that with the door. Oh, no, that's just the other door. Okay, 36 out of 36. Right, there's 2 ways of entry. Right, what are we asked? Who was where? Great. Someone is the victim. Something is the murder weapon. The something is where he was murdered. Body was found by someone. And then we've got to fill in the identities. Right, okay, so this dude here is the doctor. I'm going to fill that one in. So he's James Turner. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? They said 11th. But his seal doesn't look the same. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But that's not 11. If that's 11, then he's not 11th, because look, his thingy's got an axe and two hands and a square with two thingies. So 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 2 3s. 7 is a 4 and a 3. So 7 plus another 3 would be 10. They've got 10 as this one, but there's two hands and an axe. That would make sense to 11 if that was 10 and there's 1. And the boomerang is missing. It's got blood on it. It's very, very likely got hit in the noggin with a boomerang, but... Ugh. What do you think, Jesse?
Sorry, I just got back.
I didn't hear you go. I was just saying that that guy doesn't have the same thing as 11, but yeah. Leopold. Sherry with James and became drowsy. The Miriam was a murder. Drowsy. Leopold. Leopold who? Who's got a people list? You should say, dear friend, are you supposed to figure out who it is? Alright, hang on. Alright, this blustery guy is Cock. I remember his last name. Mainly because I kept on saying, having to make sure I said Koch instead of what I wanted to say.
Say
we know
cock,
that,
it's okay.
Yeah, I know, but I was being silly. Oh no, it has a dot in the middle. That is 11. Oh, that is 11 then. Okay, but 11 is then done differently with like two hands and an axe, and then two triangles, a square, and a dot instead of this square dot thing. So either someone was really mistaken or, you know. Okay, this is Leopold. The guy with the eye patch. Ooh.
Okay.
Hey, Leaky. Just because he was getting shouted at by Cock. This is outrageous. And he says, James, this is preposterous. Hey, thank you very much for the raid. How was your secret agenting? Also, now I've got multiple copies of me open to close the normal. Hi, Duncan and Lady Marguerite. Hi. We are trying to solve one of those murder mystery things where it's like, who was where and who's who and what the hell is going on? So... Blobby? Blobby? As in Mr. Blobby? Okay, so Leopold had a glass of sherry with James in the library. Saw the Lemurian, woke up asleep, filled the butler on the floor, woke the butler, entered the salon. So... Is he the loyalist or the general? Oh, hang on. He's got one eye, so... The loyalist was in the salon. Now I've got 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie in my head. And an entire Hercule Poirot thing playing. Because that's what my brain likes to do. It likes to make associations. Gideon claims that played croquet with Ergen in the morning, got bored, went to drink tea in the tea house. Ergen drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. Saw Cock... Alistair Cock. Lecture the butler. Saw Turner come to the chess house, send the butler away, just as Ergen's remarking on the
The
beauty of the chess
constable
house.
right next to the dead guy is Arthur Faulkner.
Aha! Of course, yes, because he's got his thing on his...
Yeah.
I mean, he's literally got his name on his stick, so yeah, that one's a nice,
Yeah.
easy one. Thank you.
By the way, if you click on the field itself and then just click the name, you don't have to drag and drop.
Yep, I try that, and it works like 50% of the time. So I'm just dragging and dropping. Oh, yes, right. I saw the shaking and couldn't really see what it was.
I will say, I think black poppy is involved, by the way, of the psychoactive plants.
Is that the one that makes you sleepy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. The boomerang might be the murder weapon. The somewhere is where he was murdered. Well, I mean, there's literally blood on the floor, so you know. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was
at the salon.
I think the salon is the one that has the sherry glasses in. There's a map
No, because I think
somewhere.
that's the library.
Oh, that's the library. Oh, right, yes. Okay, we're in the salon.
If you look at the map on the wall,
yeah,
the library and the salon are connected.
They are indeed. Right, okay, salon.
So.
Okay. Right, anyway, back to my book. Gideon. Saw Master Turner lecture the butler, so he's not the butler. Saw Alistair treehouse. Okay, can't figure out from there. Who's Ergen? Difficult to understand, potentially because he has challenges with our language. Everything young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. So is it Gideon Bell?
Could the dead guy be Turner?
No, Turner's the doctor. Who's this guy here?
Oh, James Turner, yeah. Sorry, I hadn't remembered we had used that name before.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's like, I recognize this guy, but I only remembered his name because it was a silly name. I think... As they said... Minister... What was the thing in the garden? There was a newspaper. It's either Blanchard or Valentine. Based off the newspaper, because I think it was was it the guy that was Prime Minister or candidate that was killed? I really don't know.
Either loyalist leader Blanchard or moderate leader Valentine will become the Prime Minister, leaving Lazarus Hearst and his party in the opposition.
Well, maybe. Hang on, loyalist. Who did you say the loyalist was?
Blanchard.
So it's Leopold Blanchard. From that, because he's the loyalist because it's got the eye patch. The loyalist is in the salon, he said. So that makes Leopold Blanchard. So it's got to be from that. So Ergin, I think Gideon Bell. James Turner, what does James say? James claims that he drank a glass of sour sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning, went to the chess house where he found Lord Alistair and the butler, ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry, spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. As the master of the house, he led the interrogation. So we claim that Turner was in the chess house. The doctor. Right? That's what that said. Claims to be playing chess with Alistair. I don't like matching up names. Podrick. Podrick, I believe, is the butler.
That sounds
Mr.
right.
Spade is the gardener.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So.
How terrible for Mr. Spade.
Okay. So. Spade. And then this dude is Podrick. Which I'm thinking is a first name, maybe?
Spade is the top left.
Oh! Yes. How do I... Yes, sorry. I was looking... I can't tell all these dudes... Yeah, this is the prince. But how do we put that in? The prince? Ah, Patu Prince, maybe.
Yeah.
But Patu Prince is not an option, is it?
No. But Patu Ergin.
Oh, okay.
Based on the testimonies, he's the one who would not speak the best of the language.
But he's got all the first names, so maybe is Ergin Patu. Because they're first names in the book. Because it goes James and Podrick and everything. Billiam. Not William, Billiam. Okay. He was in the garden. Planted and pruned. He's the gardener. So it's Billiam Spade. Young gentleman and the foreigner leave the croquet, go behind the manor. Afternoon, move to the rose bush. There saw Augustus leave the fountain around noon. Continued to work on the roses until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. So, body was found by Hill. The gardener was in flower beds. And the unfortunate gardener's first name is Billiam. Okay. Library. So the butler was in the library because he fell asleep there. Just this sorting out everybody's names is making my head hurt. Augustus.
Still don't know who this victim.
I think it might be Augustus Valentine. Just based off things, but I don't know who this blue-haired dude is.
Good job. It is.
Hmm? Ah! Okay.
Using the third clue set.
Augustus...
Because if we believe that Leopold found the body... So...
Leopold found the body.
Yeah, Leopold Blanchard.
But one of the things said he was found by Hill. Oh, the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. Right.
Yeah, instructed the butler to raise the alarm.
Who instructed him? Leopold.
Leopold instructed the butler
Right,
to
okay.
raise the alarm.
In which case the butler's name is Podrick Hill. And that's Augustus.
So whose name haven't we used?
Fine. Gideon?
We have not used Gideon.
Gideon Bell. Voila. Right, let me just put Blanchard. What's his first name? Leopold. Right, okay. Alright, so the maid was in a parlour. Maid was in the parlour, hanging out the washing. something. Okay, right. Now we've got to figure out where everyone was. So I've got 4 of them in there. The general. I don't know who the general bloody well is. Okay. Lord Leopold was asleep in the library. Maybe. Don't know. Alistair. Okay, Alistair was winning. Who was Alistair again? Alistair Koch. Is he the general, do we reckon? Right, the young man was Gideon. Played croquet with Ergen, tea in the tea house, chess. Mr. Turner. Chess house. Saul. I still leave the chess house, so where the hell were they? The young man and the prince were just in the field? Oh, someone mentioned the fountain. No, that was Lord Augustus leave the fountain. Go behind the manor. Maybe everyone was in the chess house? Why have I suddenly lost my entry for loyalist? Bug it off somewhere. Okay, well let's just plonk in chess house and see what it says. 2 or fewer are incorrect, so that would be these dudes then. So, field? We're in the same place. No. But it's definitely those 2. So if we're going to figure out where those 2 were, maybe the fountain? No. Tea house? There we go. Right, they were in the tea house. Apparently. Though I thought they'd left the tea house, or maybe they were still in the tea house when they were discussing how good the chess place looked. Ah, yeah, I think they were just right. Okay, they were in the tea house. That was my mistake. Okay, so early in the morning, blah 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 in the blah and blah a blah. Meanwhile, in the blah 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 and a Lemurian blah. Oh, that's his prince. It's got to be Prince, no? Oh no. Oh, maybe he stole a Lemurian boomerang from the salon. This is like Cluedo. In the blah, at around noon, blah blah, blah 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 blah, and the blah onto him to blah blah blah. Frame? someone. I put in some verbs. Early in the morning, blah blah. Planted, drugged, provoked. Ooh, provoked maybe. No, but it's not provoke. It's provoke. In the blah and blah. A blah. Meanwhile, in the blah, blah 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 blah. Like, help me out here, Jesse. There's too many blahs.
Yeah, that is definitely a problem.
Maybe he planted a button. Because they said something about a button. He said, Leopold, your plant frame poo missing button. Someone's trying to frame Leopold. To frame Leopold. What's Leopold's name? Blanchard. Oh, killed? That's got to be killed. And the dude that died was Augustus Valentine. In the salon at around noon. Blah blah. Killed Augustus Valentine and planted the button on him to frame Leopold Blanchard. Okay. I don't know who, but anyway. So, early in the morning, someone in the something, and something a something. Meanwhile, in the something, someone something, and stole an Amurian boomerang from the salon. I think that's right. I mean, there is a boomerang, and it does look like, you know, he got whacked in the head with a boomerang. Which could have been from anywhere, I guess. Because those things you whack, you throw. But yes, there's just too many blanks.
Meanwhile, in the library, somebody drugged Podrick Hill and stole a Lemurian boomerang from the salon.
Ah, library. Someone drugged. Oh yeah, the butler. Yes, because he did say he got all weak and wobbly.
He was asleep.
Yeah, stole the Lemurian boomerang. Okay. So maybe it was someone provoked. Because there was a note that said, apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon, Leo. Well, that was yesterday, though. Stole a button? Provoked Leopold Blanchard? In the something and stole a button? Dunno. I think James Turner sent him back, didn't he? Oops, not James Gideon. That's not his name. Didn't the thing say that his master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the sport sherry that him and Lord Leopold had drunk? Entering the library, found Lord Leopold asleep, overcome by dizziness and fainted. Woken by Lord Leopold. So ordered the butler to clean up the library. So maybe James Turner is the suspect in this one. Has anyone got pink eye?
No, and that was the thing. I was trying to. Oh no! The butler's eyes do look a little pink.
But do Leopold's as well? Yeah, Leopold's as well do. He was drugged by the black poppy. But not the... Right, okay. I think James Turner drugged Podrick Hill. Oh, no, wait! Hang on. No. He drugged Leopold Blanchard, didn't he?
They both mentioned sleepiness in their testimony.
Right, hang on. I'm getting really confused here.
The problem there is that there's 2 glasses, and one is full.
Yeah, because Turner didn't drink his. But maybe like the fumes, it had like dissipated into the air somewhat.
Well, the thing is, I would expect that Podrick was the one who took the full dose. Because he was found unconscious in the study.
Yeah, he felt dizzy and collapsed due to his heart. I think James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole a button. Meanwhile, in the library... Oh, no, hang on. Meanwhile, in the library, James Turner drugged Podrick Hill and stole a boomerang. I don't think that's going to be right. At the salon around noon... I'm just going to put James Turner in to see what it says. Scroll not filled in correctly. Okay. I think it was doing okay until I got confused why someone stole a boomerang.
Do we think James did everything?
Yes, apparently. But obviously not, because they got it wrong. It's because the boomerang is the murder weapon. I think James Turner killed Augustus Valentine and planted the button on him to frame Leopold Blanchard. And I think James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole the button.
Yeah, that's the first... James claims he drank a glass of sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning. So early in the morning, James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole a button.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in the blank, we're going to say library, James Turner, what did he do to...
I don't know at this point, I'm not sure. I think he stole a Nemurian boomerang from the salon. I don't think that's right, though. Early in the morning. It's at the same time. Who was in... Oh, clicked on the door instead of the dude. That's fun. So, where are we? Leopold. Glass of sherry with James in the library became drowsy. Okay. So, that was Leopold. Podrick. Overcome with dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart when he found Lord Leopold asleep. Customs, Gideon.
What if the middle statement is... No, because that... The Lemurian boomerang from the salon feels right.
Yeah.
What about the Lemurian club?
It's clean.
Yeah, and there's one already on the wall.
Yeah. Boomerang was stole off the... Well, the boomerang's got blood on it. It's the only thing with blood on it. They make a particular thing to say that it's clean. But there's at least 5 things wrong with this, I reckon. Least. I think James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole a button. And then someone...
I agree with everything about that. I think the first statement is true.
In the salon around noon, someone, possibly James Turner, killed Augustus Valentine and planted the button on him to frame Leopold Blanchard. So I feel like as James Turner had the button from the beginning bit, it's the button bit. But then it says meanwhile. So early in the morning and meanwhile, someone did something and stole an Lemurian boomerang from the salon.
Yeah.
James Turner can't be in the library and the salon at the same time. And why would you say meanwhile in the salon stole a Lemurian boomerang from the salon? That just seems like a, double of doubles for no apparent reason. And then he's going, I hope the host didn't notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. So, yeah, he definitely drugged Leopold to frame him for this guy's murder. Wait, hang on, there's a hand. Oh, look, the button. I found the button. Oh no, there's a little eye. It could be a 1. But he also has a missing button. I missed that. The hand has a point. He's on where he's on about the bloody button. I mean, James definitely framed Leopold with the button.
Yeah,
I think.
Because he's got a good way of redirecting about framing Patu.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be James Turner. Stole the Lemurian boomerang from the salon, but maybe he didn't. Drugged, planted, stole, provoke, kill, frame. Don't know. Because, I mean, also, the doctor was in the chess house, counting out his money, playing the general. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived. Sometime in the afternoon. If he was killed around noon, James Turner didn't arrive till the afternoon. They could have quite easily killed him. And there's another thing that frames Leo, because there's a little note. Sorry. And this is why early night is required.
I have 8 wrong in mine.
How do you know?
I used the hint.
Oh. 8!
Yeah.
8! 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like most of the middle one, or we got the killer wrong, or something is wrong with this.
Yeah, what I can say is, in mine, Salon, James Turner, Podrick Hill, Boomerang, and then James Turner killing Augustus Valentine. Well, killed of Augustus Valentine is correct, but not James Turner.
So early in the morning, James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole a button. Meanwhile, in the blank, someone drugged someone and stole a Lemurian something from the salon. In the salon,
So the only
at
other thing
around
Lemurian
noon...
to steal would have been a club.
Seal? Could be a seal, right?
Was there a Lemurian seal? Oh. Yeah. Like, Patu could have stolen the Lemurian seal.
I mean, he's literally got it in his freaking hand, and I
Yeah.
said that they were wrong. I said those seals were wrong. Also, there were only 11 of them. That's why they're wrong, because it's gone 10, 12, and I was like, 11 is missing, and he's literally got it. Right, okay. So... Okay, well, maybe it's not Salon, but anyway. Oh, hang on. Lemurian seal. So, meanwhile, in the tea house... Because he was in the tea house, right? Ergin Patu.
2.
Drugged... Oh, for flip's sake. Gideon... Bell. And stole a Lemurian seal. And then in the salon at noon, someone else killed Valentine. It wasn't James Turner.
Apparently not.
But James Turner had the button. I mean, I'm just
James
gonna...
Turner, but everything else is correct.
Well, we know it wasn't James Turner because you said that was wrong.
Yeah, but no, I just filled that in to make sure, like, everything else fit.
Yeah, 2 or fewer thoughts. I put Leopold Blanchard in there. Leopold Blanchard did not frame himself. Augustus Valentine is dead. What about Alistair Cock? Is Alistair Cock? Just doing that because I laughed at his name. Okay, so Brotherhood member Alistair and James plotted to turn the ruling moderate and loyalist parties against each other. Over the course of a weekend at James's manor, Alistair murdered the moderate leader and James framed the loyalist leader. Right. That would be why it didn't feel right. Hang on, though. I just gotta check something. They were their own alibis. The doctor and the general were playing chess. So, yeah. God, that was a thing. Return to scenario selection. Okay. So we did the whole of chapter 3, but it's nearly 10 o'clock. Chapter 4, the new order.
There's only 2 in this.
Yeah, but one of them looks big.
Yeah, it does.
And is there more after chapter 4?
There's 12 achievements in the base game. And the 12th achievement is called Epilogue Case.
Okay. And then there's the DLC as well.
Yes.
I'm scanning. 9th case, 10th case, 11th case, epilogue case. So that's... no. 9th case just scanned in. So 10th case, 11th case, and epilogue. Okay.
Yep. And then
So
there's
still...
the 6th case is probably for the DLC.
Yeah. We don't know how long they are. How do you want to split it?
Up to you. I'm going to keep streaming, so it's really a question of do you want to do another?
I think if we try and start another one, it might end up being another long one like that one just was. Or it might be a really short one, in which case it's fine if we do it.
It's got 46 clues.
It's not going to be short. Okay, well, so I'm going to leave it here. We're now on 9 achievements.
Figured I'd open it anyway.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So, yeah. We did the 7th, 8th, and 9th cases. And yeah, I have to get up early, so I'm going to be a good girl and go to bed early. Or at least try to, because I want to be coherent tomorrow. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you to Jesse for joining me today in the co-stream. Head over to his channel to continue today. And thank you to Leaky for the raid. Hopefully everyone had fun. Wish me luck. I've got an interview tomorrow. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow evening with something. Hopefully. Hopefully. So yes, Jesse is playing Nova Strike. Is that a promo one?
No, RTDL.
RTDL, cool. Okay, so yeah. I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK with hiccups. Also joined by Jesse, otherwise known as Radical Sniper 99. And we wish you good night, good morning, good day, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. Have a great one. Bye. Are you gonna say bye, Jesse?
Bye.
Bye.